But what we have for you right now is the Little Giant 24-in-1 multi-function 17-foot ladder with platform. Look at that platform. Item number V37640. This is fantastic. $236.85. 5 easy payments of $47.37. Now, this is really a transformer, if you will. It's transforming into so many different kinds of ladders. You've got different kinds of unique configurations, 4 sizes of A-frames that you can actually build with this, 6 sizes of staircase coming in at different kinds of levels from one side versus the other. You definitely want to be safe and feel that stability when you're climbing up a ladder, and either, you know, maybe you're hosing out your gutters up on your roof, or you're trimming a bush that's uber high. My dad is still climbing a ladder to trim his trees, and it makes me crazy that he does that. I would love to know that he was doing that in a Little Giant ladder. So hopefully Dad's not watching and I'll pick one of these up for him for Christmas. But lots of different options with this, and this is a very, very popular item for us. We're selling many of these because people just love the Little Giant, knowing that they have that security when they're climbing up something like this. I want to bring in our special guest who's going to tell us a little bit more about these ladders, and I want to know all kinds of different shapes you can build with that. Kenyon, how you doing, my friend?
Hi, Steve. Good to see you.
You too, buddy. I got to know all about this ladder. So please tell me what's going on here.
Sure. And if viewers aren't familiar with Little Giant, we are the quintessential ladder company. We have been here in Utah since 1972. So we've been a household name for years and years, 50 years, and I've been there for about half of that. So 27 years of my life, I've been able to represent Little Giant ladders. This particular ladder is not just one ladder. The hinge creates the shape of the ladder. So we go from a very slim stored position into the A-frame or stepladder configuration, and then just as easy to pull out this lock tab and telescope the legs. So it's not just one ladder, you're choosing 1-foot increments. So if I needed just a 5-foot stepladder, just stop right there. And now you have a 5-foot stepladder. If we needed 6 or even 7, then we just adjust it to be the size that we need. So we're safe because we can adjust the height as we need it for higher vaulted ceilings, or like you can see here in my home, I have a ceiling fan, or maybe it's a chandelier. As we get closer to the top of the ladder, now we feel secure as we're climbing. So it's just the right size because we can adjust the size as needed. In fact, you can see the ceiling fan that's right up here, and that ceiling fan's hung at about 11 feet high. So we're able to also put 2 people on this ladder at the same time. So most ladders are only single-sided, and then we cross our fingers that it's going to hold 200 pounds or 225. This Little Giant ladder holds 300 pounds on each side at the same time. So in the A-frame configuration that we're in right now, that's 600 pounds. That's one of the very highest ratings you can get on a ladder. And then because the sides are independent from each other, then we can offset these legs to work on unlevel terrain, hillsides, or you can see behind me, it works in the middle of the staircase. So whether we're painting this wall or we're decorating in that plant shelf for the holidays or wherever it might be, we can put the ladder in the staircase. That's what's made Little Giant popular for, again, 50 years. Then we just go back to this hinge and create an extension ladder. And my ceilings aren't terribly high, but this gives me enough extension ladder, if we were outside, to get me up to a 2nd-story window. When we put that all the way up and all the way down as needed, we can adjust the height as well. And it has that wide base, that flare at both the top and the bottom, with skid-resistant feet. And then one of the values that you get here at QVC are those pre-installed wheels. I know that the B-roll shows those really well, but very rarely do you even have to carry the ladder. We can just tilt it back on its side. So adjustable in height, 1-foot increments, 300-pound capacity on each side at the same time, so your loved ones are secure, they're safe, and a big part of your value is that work platform, which has a retail value, which normally you would buy separate, but this is included in that sale price here at the Q. Nice and lightweight, so you carry it when you need to, or put it on its wheels if you want to wheel it through the job site or through your home.
That is so
All those
cool.
painting projects are done. Isn't that great?
Oh, it's so great. And even on the stairs, like standing on the stairs on an uneven surface and knowing that you're nice and secure and stable, having that kind of safety, if you will, is
Exactly.
vital. And this working platform, I just think this is so cool and like super easy just to like take on and off. Just boom, easy as pie. And like you can just, I'm like putting all my pressure on here, and that is so solid. We are down to our final 100 of these little giants. So if this is in your cart, you definitely want to take advantage of that. And you can use your Q card, and I believe we have a special offer on the Q card too. You can get 6 easy payments on your Q card. That brings it down to under $40 a payment if you use your Q card right now. Kenyon, thank you so much for joining us and teaching me all about this ladder.
You're very welcome. Thanks, Steve. Good to see you.
You too, my friend.
see you.
And happy climbing, I should say.
Thank you. You too.
This is item number V37640, the Little Giant 24-in-1 multifunction 17-foot